Let's go, Celtics.
And he drops it first. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
DeRozan hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Ellis. And they're going to count that bucket. They'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Levine. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Top G in his bitch.
Again, Boston. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their home team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Bulls. Pass to Ellis. Over Vucevic. Another one falls for Boston.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the... He's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Fires it. Boston with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Oh,
This first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Oh, go on your phone and watch Netflix, baby. Watch the new Black Mirror. Go on your phone and watch Netflix and watch the new Black Mirror. It's really good. You'll like it. Oh, no, you like when it comes to shows, I think you really like it.
There's a specific one.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside White. Levine against Tatum.
I need you to shoot so I can get a rebound. Come on, come on.
Outside
I need a
Levine.
rebound.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. That one a
Let me
little
get
low.
it.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Brogdon. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
B-boys.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass the ball. The three. Knocks down the
Yeah,
triple.
okay.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at size.
Shit. Okay. I'll give it to you, my nigga. Okay.
Sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Tatum with it. Shoots. Again, Boston.
Setting each other up.
B-boys.
I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Off the triple,
Inside.
too.
Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
To the left side wing. Here's Ellis. Again, Boston.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Another shot. Denied by Tatum.
There we go, baby.
Probably the most
That's what I'm
underrated
talking about.
aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
That one falls. He's got 14. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field.
Field goals
He'll
on
go off the
nothing,
bounce.
nigga.
He'll contribute on the
Drilling
backboards.
niggas.
And we know
Drilling
they
niggas from the
challenge him
three.
to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Chicago calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Smart comes in for Brown. And it's White in for Brogdon. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for White. Tatum against Green. Releases. Another one falls for Boston.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And it's blocked.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White.
I was trying to
Send it
be
back,
up.
young sir.
Shit.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Ball outside.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Some room here. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on
Greenies.
2K Sports.
Eat your greens, boys. Greenies.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation in the first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the court for Chicago, Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Javonte Green. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the point.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him.
Bro, I didn't even touch you. Get out of here.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Now here's Brown. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
How about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic is checked in.
Give me a break, coach.
The city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Vucevic. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. White can't hit.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Brown against DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Good.
Holy Steph Curry, baby.
The assist. Brown's got his
taught your boy well.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Brand.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Brown, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Over DeRozan, and it's Boston scoring again.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Brown. Levine passes to Vucevic, looking to win the run. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner. And he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Shit.
comes in for Jason Tatum.
Entertainment.
Back to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. The D's right on him. White, good.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, Brown. Back to Brogdon. A minute 42 left in the first half. Again, Boston.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's Williams. Right now, averaging 5.5 a game.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. To the middle. Here's White. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Brown against Levine. Ellis. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 23 points in the game.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
He can't get it to go. Nice D from Horford. Williams against Gallinari. Pass to Ellis. Shoots over Vucevic. And the Celtics back on 2 more.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williams passes to Vucevic. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Here's Ellis from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're really rolling right now.
I hit that from
lead
deep,
is
baby.
getting bigger
Oh
and
my
bigger.
God.
One of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both
I hate that
ends.
motherfucker.
Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It looks like they're both together. Wait.
Timmy, you finished my drink, like,
You
bro.
don't even drink your shit.
No, I don't want it no more.
You never want it. You just let it sit there until it spoils. All your sodas, your Mountain Dew, everything.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
You know that already.
Boston's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Slim in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
That's me.
Now here's Brogdon. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Pass to White. Now here's Ball. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Shot by Levine, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Back to White. The rebound, Celtics. Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it.
That sounds like my grandpa. That sounds like my grandpa.
And a second.
My nurse asks him every time the nurse comes, he's like, do you have any pain? Yeah. My grandpa's like, yeah, my wallet. I'm dead ass. Like, dead ass.
Look at that rejection. Taking
so
no
funny.
prisoners on defense there.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Now here's Levine. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet. And
Yeah, who put up some points in this bitch? Let's see, on my team. Let me see my team. Okay, so I put up 28. Okay, so yeah. Alright, I'm holding the team. Okay, I'm holding the team strong. Let me hit that 40 notes.
this one. Ball finds Caruso. Levine against Tatum. Oh,
Rest
there's
up,
the
coach.
alley.
Oh,
And the
Tatum,
jam
boys.
by Drummond.
Andre Drummond showing you I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out.
Outside White to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Caruso outside. Back to Ball. Here's Levine for three. Smart grabs the miss.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Smart. Averaging around 6 a game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Alley. Here's Ball. The Celtics making their last shot. DeRozan left side from 13. And again, Chicago, no good. Boston's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's White. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White,
I want to take him to the water.
combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well.
In the water.
What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
That's good from White. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Gallinari comes in for Tatum. White hits them both.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Gallinari against Green. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Gallinari. Sinks that one from the post.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
White on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. And down it goes. 2 points. White's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Now here's White. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Caruso. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ball outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Muscala. And that one hits the back iron.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games. They need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Boston showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Then it's Patrick Beverly, then it's Javonte Green, and it's Terry, and it's shooting guard. Now here's Beverly. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Here's Hauser, Green covering, pass to Williams. Brogdon against Beverly. Here's Hauser. Drills it from deep.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Brogdon against Beverly. Now here's Vucevic. He's closely guarded. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Here's White. Soft touch off the glass. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Green. On the take. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Terry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Outside White.
Hit the three, boys. Come on, Celtics.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Just do it to him. Hit the three on him.
Pass to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. No one covering. Williams has got himself on the board.
Put me in the game, coach.
Substitution.
Climbing dramatically.
Come on, coach.
Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
And the jam by Drummond.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
All day, nigga. Light work,
and the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Slim.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Thank y'all for watching. Now on the game, too. Let's hit this game, too. Come on. We on the roll now. Oh, baby, look at him. The cops pulling up. Yeah, I'll get that later.
No entiendo por qué llaman si ante nadie llamó.
What? Ooh, I can't make shit. Ooh, what? How many threes can a nigga hit? That's what we about to find out. How many buckaroos? So. Hey, all this. Hit the jump shot. Y'all feel me?
I see you out there doing work.
You feel me? Baby Drake. They call me Baby Drake, nigga. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give it. Give it.
Give it. Give it. Come on, 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 come on. Nigga, nothing but buckies. Who are these niggas?
What's good?
What y'all doing on my court? Where am I from? Hey, who's this nigga? No, oh, hell no. Where's my interview? My nigga, I was the one. I carried the motherfucking team. What? Where's my interview? I was holding that bitch down.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Let's work on executing more efficiently in transition.
You beast. What are you talking about? We're number one, like, ×2. Because of me. There you go. I was gonna pass it to your boy, but nigga, disco dance. Oh no! He missed two, okay. I like you shoot threes. What you mean? I'm hitting this. I'm hitting them. I'm hitting them. There we go. I'm hitting that. The fuck? Let me get it. Let me get it. I'm not making that. Yeah, that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot. I think we all knew that. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Knuckle. I can't even be like, that was cruel. Like, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. Get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. And one, nigga. Let me get it. Let me get it. And one, nigga. And one, like that nigga said. Give it. Give it. I'm Kobe in this bitch. I'm shiesty with the ball, nigga. Give it. Give it. Don't play with me, nigga. Nope. Give it.
Great
Face,
practice
nigga.
today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Hit that like button, y'all. I think it's this one. I think it's this one.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
It's me, nigga. What you mean? My face, man.
Keep it going. Get the next one.
I didn't get the next one. Why are you lying to me? I'm not black. Alright? I'm half black.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
What the fuck? Come on. Come on, put the light skin in the Steph Curry, my nigga. Come on. Come on, me. Come on, Hunter Ellis. Come on, twin. There we go. Nope. Let's put the light skin in Steph Curry, my nigga. Come on. What the fuck was that? Wow. Put the light. Come on, nigga. Put the light in the skin, nigga. Steph Curry. I green beamed it. What? What the fuck? I just green beamed it.
I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
I had to flex in front of them niggas. I'm sorry. I had to flex up real quick. You feel me? Had the white folks watching. Let them know I'm about that business. What the fuck is this? Yeah, why not?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Let's go. Come on. I got flex. Oh, that was ugly. What the hell? What the hell? Come on, boy. You in the pro league, nigga. You can't shoot free throws. Oh my god. Hunter, come on. Come on, Hunt. Come on, Hunter. Hunt, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro? You should have flexed up in front of these niggas. You look stupid. Like what? Give me that, boy. Show these niggas real quick. Sorry, my niggas. I don't know what was going on. Another one, nigga. See? I'll shoot butter all day, nigga. Come on, another one. I'll shoot butter in the whiskey, nigga. I hit his ball. I'll shoot butter in the whiskey, nigga. Come on. You see that? Got white folks seen that? Wanna see another one? Butter in the whiskey, nigga. Wanna see from another spot? Give it to me. Butter in the whiskey, nigga. From deep? I like it from deep? Come on. I got you. Butter in the whiskey, nigga. Oh. Butter in the... Hold on, white folks. Butter in the whiskey, nigga. What? Get the goddamn ball. Butter and whiskey, nigga. Alright, I'm gonna just leave the gym and just call it a day. Later, y'all. the fuck are these niggas? The Pelicans? Oh, we about to smash these niggas up. This was the Jordan outfit. You already know. We were in the Jordan outfit. The Pelicans? Who are these niggas?
Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Riggs. I'm now the city champion of NBA 2K23. It's honestly unbelievable, and it's such an honor to win this award. I use this 6'8" point guard, and it can do a little bit of everything. It has defense, it can shoot, it can dribble, average 16 points per game. So I slash and I get double teamed or hit my team. I fell in love with the game, and then ever since 2K15, I've been in the 2K community, and I've been creating content and loving and enjoying the game. My secret to getting a lot of wins in NBA 2K23, and the best way to improve, is go to the once court in stage or the theater when it's out in the theater, and just practice by yourself. Yes, I will be defending my title of the city champion in 2K24. I can't wait to play with you guys and create content with you guys and make the city a better place to be. Hey, I love creating content on NBA 2K23. Make sure you guys check me out.
Next up is Play Now Online. In this OG mode, you're challenged to take on various NBA teams and go head-to-head with other 2K players.
So, who won the most games in Play Now Online? Congratulations, made you win.
Let's move on to My Team. Once again, this year's My Team was deep with more challenges and cards than ever.
And this player put in the time and showed elevated skill, earning the 2K23 title of My Team GOAT.
Congratulations, Stogie O'Shea.
My name's Stogie, and I'm the NBA 2K23 My Team GOAT. I first started playing My Team as soon as I picked up the game. So season 4 of last year's game, 2K22, I started playing My Team, and I haven't put it down since. I just like the variety of it, the different players. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge, I think, than some of the other modes. You know, you have to learn the shots and the animation sigs for several players instead of just one. Not to mention the fact that you see all the familiar faces that you're used to, you know, players you watch growing up, players you watch now. It just makes the game so much fun. There's two people I have to recognize for sure. I certainly wouldn't even be considered, wouldn't have been considered for this had it not been for them. Mike and Gary, you legend. You know, me not so much. You know, run into me, I'll give you a game. But I also got to say, you got to be careful. You got to watch out for my kids. They're the ones that got me into this. They're the reason I play. I just want to say thank you just for the invitation on the show. The gesture of being considered the NBA My Team GOAT is something that would have never crossed my mind. There's so many great players in this community. But the way 2K embraces its community, it's what sets you apart from your competitors. Don't stop. And with that said, I just want to say thank you 2K, thank you 2K TV, you know, and I'll see you all on the court. Hopefully we're greener.
Next, we're heading to the Rec. This player had the most impressive Rec run this season, earning them the title of Rec MVP.
And the award goes to Fear of God E17. Congratulations. Next, we're highlighting one of the best players in the W. The points this player put on the board surpassed all.
This season's MVP in the W is Sublime to Track 24. Congratulations.
It's Sublime Track 24. Yeah, from Sweden. I wasn't expecting.
He's from Sweden.
Selected for anything, really. Quite happy to receive the award thanks to the 2K community.
Next up, we have another new award category. This one is for those My NBA fans.
With so many ways to build a league, so many decisions to make, championships are well earned in My NBA modes.
So this is the one for the player that is a GM in the making. The exec of the year is Chicago goes 45. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. My personal favorite award. The Top Play of the Year award, receiving the most votes across all platforms right here on 2K TV.
You have been voting all season long, and it comes down to this.
All right.
A lot of folks. On the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown against Jones. Brown, good.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And it's Ingram missing. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And here is Ingram following the 3 from Ellis. Here's McCollum on the money from 12 feet away.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know that they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Brown. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Ellis outside. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. With the shot. That one misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts. 5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it into the playoffs.
Need to free defense. Get up on your feet.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Marcus Smart comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Brogdon. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Alvarado. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
That wouldn't do it.
Gallinari is checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Danilo Gallinari.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. He doesn't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
Here's Daniels. Following the basket by Derek White. Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And White chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Daniels. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Alvarado. Man's trying to break loose. And the 3 off target. Here's Boston. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Ellis. And the layup falls. Ellis has got 17.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
There's the pass to Daniels. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Inside. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Man's no good. For 3, Ellis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Chicago was sensational. He dropped in 34 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Slim.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Tatum against Williamson. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. And there's the feed to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good on the shot. Tatum's got his first points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And he knocks down the first one. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Celtics. Good as he hits both of his shots.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, it propels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Brown finds Horford. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Brogdon. Jacks up a three. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Ingram against Tatum. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas misses the baby hook. Celtics have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Here's Tatum, and good that time. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Jones. Ingram against Tatum. Bounce pass, Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williamson. Good work defensively by Horford. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And Smart subbed in for Jason Tatum. Here's Alvarado. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Smart. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Alvarado. Kicks it to Murphy. Daniels from outside. Rebound by Williams. Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. To the right side. So here's Murphy. Here's Alvarado. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And the defensive versatility Brogdon provides is huge. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size and length.
And so it's the Boston Celtics having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Brown. And it's Ellis at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. But there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Tatum.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas crossed the double. Here's Jones. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Ellis. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Scooped up. Can't hit from in close.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Ingram passes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Derek White comes in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Smart. A shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Jones dishes to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Murphy, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And as we watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And here's Ellis for 3, and Jones pulls it down.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's White, and that one, good. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Ingram. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Smart following the score by New Orleans. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Williams, he's checked in for Gallinari.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off his shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Here's Alvarado. From past the arc. That one doesn't go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And White slams it in.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Here's Alvarado. White with the defensive effort. And here is Ellis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have
29. All right, fans, give it up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game.
Substitution on the court.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Molinari passes to Ellis. To the inside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4. And Valanciunas at the 5. Then there's McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And they call an illegal screen here. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that put... News with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern. And I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ellis.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
4th team foul. At the line.
First one falls for him. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Marshall's checked in. So he gets them both. Smart with the ball. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Ellis. And he makes that one. That's 36 points for Ellis.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Marshall over Ellis. And too long on the shot. And here's Boston. A floater. Rebound by Marshall. Here's Alvarado. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
entiendo por qué llaman si ante nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Still in school, that is. Yeah, dance party, hope she don't play the kid. On every mode, I'm still on top. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now. Do the and I ain't opposed, fighting the low. I am the poster child, finessing the line, that's closing and clothing and line to open and open these. I need my love. Yo, I can't stop.
What? What the fuck?
baby. Yes, sir. I put in work on that one. My heart was racing on that bitch. Fuck yeah. 10 3-pointers. 10 3-pointers. I could do that. Most likely. We could do that. Jordan outfit, we could do that.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV No Sleep Uno. Congratulations on being a finalist for the top play of the year. How do you feel about being one of the finalists? One of the two.
Thank you. You have no... I'm lit beyond explanation.
Boy next year. It's gonna be your boy next year, nigga.
So you have a crew that you run with, right, to try to get these top plays. I know you've been submitting a ton of plays over the year. What's that like? Are you guys just showing off and just beating people like...
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Slim in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ellis good.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Gallinari against Collins. It's Bridges on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's all from three-point range. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Now here's Collins. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Gallinari. Off target with the three. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Ellis. Knocks down the long J.
That's 3.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Collins outside. Left side, Finney-Smith. For 3. The rebound, Celtics. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
He buries it from 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
That's 4 threes.
Pass to Collins. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
He's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Is that a triple? Yeah, 6.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Give it.
Off target with the
Give
free
it.
throw line, Jay.
Give it.
Here's Ellis. Collins defending. And the Celtics another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Out to the right wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Ellis.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And the Celtics another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Thomas, defended by Smart. Here's Thomas. Can they get it? Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back after this word.
Stop baking it. I know you're not asleep. The breathing changed. Stop baking it.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Seth Curry. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Thomas in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with 36 points and was dialed in, looking good from deep and from the line. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Thomas. Here's O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
At the line, 2 times.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Good. Give him 35.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Back to Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
B.A., it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
O'Neal on the wing. He's covered by Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
It's stolen. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to O'Neal. Tatum against Curry. Finney-Smith with it. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Over Smart. Curry's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Ellis. Simmons defending. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. John Collins comes in for O'Neal. Mikal Bridges checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Thomas. Here's Ellis. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Ellis. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pulls up on the wing. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Dinwiddie against Brown. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Collins. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Celtics.
The Celtics, 52.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference? Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Here's Claxton. And he makes it on the layup. Claxton's got 12 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Ellis. Fires the three. Kept alive. And finished off by Tatum.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. Collins finds Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. No good on the quick three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Ellis. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And the Celtics in possession here.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Collins inside. He's against Gallinari. To the middle. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 16 points now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Here's Ellis. No good from outside. Gallinari against Dinwiddie. And he gets out with it. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Bridges against Brogdon. Collins lays it up and banks it in.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside, Brown. Down low. Here's Ellis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Inside. Here's Claxton. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Ellis. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Gallinari against Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Ellis. Claxton with a rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Bridges misses. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Ellis. 17 seconds left to play in the third.
Oh my God. Come on, Hunter.
Brown against Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Gallinari for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Boston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
I already knew.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Royce O'Neal. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in a 2-guard. So that's the Nets 5. The Celtics shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. White, good. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie against White. Lets it fly. Dinwiddie, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Horford. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside White. Back to Smart. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Outside White. Pass to Williams. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he drops a first.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Dinwiddie. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. And so Smart nails them both. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Watanabe on the wing. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Now White. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Watanabe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boston's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. White, the pass to Smart. Back to White. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hauser. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas has got his first bucket in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Slim.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
First team foul. At the line, Utah, Watanabe. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Fernando comes in for Thomas. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Muscala comes in for Williams. And so he makes both from the line. Boston's gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Smart passes to White. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Sumner. Good work defensively by White.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smart finds White. Back to Smart. Over to the left wing. Muscala with it. And that one good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Like the way mommy tastes. You like the way she tastes? That's mommy. You like the way she tastes? Hi, Nuggie. Oh, Choco. Choco. No, you like it? Do you like it? Oh, Choco likes it too.
Get above me.
back to work.
Hey, Coach.
What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Hey, when was the last time you went to the zoo? I'm thinking of going this weekend. Change their socks. Do you smell that? Why are you standing here? Go work on your game. Another day, another drill. That's how we get it done.
So you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. Well, the community has voted. We've tallied up all those votes, and you, my friend, are now the sole winner of NBA 2K23's Top Play of the Year. How you feeling?
I feel like y'all playing a prank on me right now.
No, you got it, man. That was the most iconic lob since Wade to LeBron, my friend. That was unbelievable. This ain't no prank. That was the best alley-oop we've seen, and the fans voted for it.
Congratulations, my nigga. Yes, sir.
Flabbergasted. Like, I felt like it was one of those things. Like, and I passed the ball. That's one of my things. I believe
Congrats, my nigga.
So that's why I kept telling my team and everything. Like, y'all,
my nigga.
passing the ball. Didn't score. I want looking for myself. I even like when the commentary said he's looking one way, he's looking one way. No, I'm going this way. Like that's my game. It's like passing the ball to the rest of everybody else.
As a winner, you get 1 million VC. What are you gonna do with all that
VC?
Damn! Y'all gave me my Benny the Bull, so I don't have to buy that and get 40 this year. But I'm probably gonna buy like 2 or 3 more mascots and a bunch of 2K gear. 2K gear, that's all I wear now is my 2K TV shirt, that's it, and then whatever else y'all got up in there is gonna probably be a bunch of 2K.
Well, that's not the only thing you're getting, because Alexis has some more good news for you.
Yes, you are going to receive a digital copy of NBA 2K24.
Oh,
so we'll be seeing
dirty,
your
nigga.
top play in Season 10 of NBA 2K TV.
You know it. You know what would make it even better if I could pull the top trades on 2K team, because we really gonna do a no sleep versus 2K TV team.
Wow, you definitely have to set it up.
They're going to win, probably. I'm going to be honest. Y'all are probably going to win.
Okay.
If you're throwing locks like that, we're in big trouble.
What if he got a top play on Team 2K TV versus the world?
How you see?
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Me and Alexis, we're here.
You're going to have some competition. There's a couple top plays on that, so I'm going to be humble and say that. So you're going to have some competition if that's the case. Any shout-outs that you want to give before we hop off?
Oh, to the team, no sleep. We gotta give it to no sleep Diego, no sleep Rhino, no sleep Tired,
No sleep, nigga.
and no sleep Lonely. Gotta give it up to my guys. Without them, that's what I do it for. I pass the ball to them. They score more than me. They do all the dirty work. They play defense and look for the open man. And I won it off an assist. That's pure me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, congratulations, and we can't wait to run with you next season.
I'll be there bright and early. With my million VC spent all up. I'll probably save a little bit of it, but the rest of it.
Okay.
Congratulations again. Top play of the year winner.
Ball out.
Thank you.
Ball out, nigga. Ball out.
Well, that brings this season to a close. Congratulations to all of our winners.
What a fun year this year. We've got to connect with so many amazing people in the community. Something I'm grateful for. And next season,
it was Tim Duncan. No, it was Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr.
What? Crazy. It's
Dennis
been an
Rodman?
awesome season. And to close out this episode, we're going to take a look back at the best
You know, whether I'm in the city or on the GoPro, maybe I'll depart and go check out some of the beaches. That sounds good for us.
All right, I'll join you.
All right, let's roll it.
Shouty.
We're at All Star, and you're watching 2K TV.
Whoa. Should I recreate it? All right.
The Jabberwockies.
It was the same thing, right? Kind of similar.
He said,
if you sit under the basket,
oh,
watch him coming at you,
Duke
you'll see your life flash before your eyes.
Okay. Oh, nigga.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Blake wins. Come on, LeBron, you got nothing.
come on, Miami.
Change batteries.
Brianna Buckets was a paint piece in 2K22 also, right?
Yeah.
And I think Chris Manning, I think you were Christina.
She returns in 23. Christina Manning with the big layup as the crowd gets amped. Let's go. 8-2. Look at this chemistry. See, we don't need the other members of 2K TV. We'll just bring George on again. There it is.
points unanswered.
Pump fake there, draw him in, off the glass. Nice. I like the patience, Danny. Where was this on Team 2K TV segment? Let's go. Oh, no. They were reading that.
That shit was stanky. That was stanky.
Why don't
That was
It's an exception.
stanky.
Not for us. Oh, no.
Good?
They're working for food. They're working for food. They're working for the seals.
Yo, I'm from Brooklyn. We have 2 kids. Something that all the kids, especially where I grew up from, where I come from, that's what we play. That's what we love. So, like, you know, being able to have this opportunity to be here and just in this room, I load up the game and I see it and I'm like, yo, like now I'm here. Like, it's just a blessing to be here. Honestly.
That's awesome.
I'm a fan of 2K, and it's dope to be able to be on this side of it.
That
and
nigga
see
tall.
Kind of, and I'm in here customizing my
God
game, doing some of the
damn.
things. I'm just elated right now, yeah. I feel like a whole new 9-year-old kid again.
Every basketball player around the world, male or female, they want to possibly be in the game. You know, that's like you've reached it in life. So it's definitely a surreal moment. It's one of those moments that you didn't think would happen, but with consistency and hard work, you know, me and you know that anything's possible.
Dedication,
When you got to tell family and friends, what was the reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through. Everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Once I told them, everyone going crazy. Oh my uncle, yeah, like going crazy. So it was their reaction that really like everyone else like super excited, seeing my nephew, seeing how proud they were. That's it. That's the best. That was the icing on the cake.
All right, I'm gonna go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
I should go.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Viper's territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23.
Excuse me.
Shit.
Thank you.
He like that. So, oh, we got the Buckaroos versus Celtics. I know Boston's finna win. Come on, Boston. Come on, Boston.
Having a counter move in your bag is always essential into making sure you're as unguardable as possible. So for example, with Devin Booker, man, if people queue into my step back jumpers, I'll cancel out of that, cancel to a crossover, and get to the basket. Give your defender different looks just so you're not predictable on defense.
Let's phone a friend. No. Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yes.
Who would you like to call?
You.
Congratulations to A-Loki and the entire Loki family that came out to support. I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Collusion. Did you see Triple D?
Double
digit Danny
deficit.
Danny deficit.
Poor knees.
But they're having a good time.
I am extremely happy to be here, and this wasn't something I was expecting. But who knows what's in store? I'm really excited to be here.
What plays have we got?
Bonus!
Oh!
You kidding me?
No.
Keegan? Keegan Murray! Yes!
Danny takes a lead.
Good defense. Great defense right out the gate. Keep
Two-second possession every single time.
I see you, Rodney.
Because of the jersey or because of my play?
All right, let's get eaten. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to jump in right now.
Do you think you could still win today?
I'm not 70. What you mean?
I don't know.
I know, if you say, if you phrase that question, you think you still can dunk on someone today? Then, I'll be like, oh, hell no. To say, ask me if I still can dunk? I'm 42. I mean, don't I look in shape?
Oh, wait a second. Look at you. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Go, Foxy.
Stay solid.
4.
Stay solid.
2.
Stay solid.
Oh! Foul! Yes! Oh,
Why did I jump? Oh my goodness.
You went against your own.
I did.
Can you believe that? I don't believe that.
And if you all remember, back in episode 30, the great Danny Hogger said,
I'm going to guarantee a championship for the Kings this year.
So we had bulletin board material for days, and we were not going to let that happen.
Is our coach unavailable at the moment?
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Call a team, Rap.
You can't be coaching our LC like that.
NBA 2K TV, which you're on right now.
Fabulosos.
I like that one.
Big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Ellis is out there with Horford, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Brown outside. Passes to Ellis. From deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Back to Ball. Outside, Martin. Robinson on the wing. Here's Richards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from giving the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And here's Ellis for three. Bangs on the trifecta. Ellis has got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball against Brogdon. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
In one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
To the inside. What? By Robinson. Rozier against Brown. Poke loose. Lets it go from 11. And it's Rozier missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ellis dishes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tries from 10. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Brown. That's now 8 points for Ellis. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Raptors. Martin the pass to Robinson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Ball against Ellis. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, we're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And that one, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Fournier comes in for Cody Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Ogier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Now, here's Fournier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Oubre outside. Pocket two. From deep three-point range. Charlotte no good that time either. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Ellis. Smith outside. Looking to end the run, and Williams throws it down.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Ellis surveying the D. For the three. And the Celtics another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Smith the pass to Williams. Rebounded by Ellis. Boston leading by 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, White. And there's the pass to Ellis. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
For three, Oubre. They get it back. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the board from here on out? Maybe. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Show some love for your honeybees.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Williams is out there with Cody Martin. Then it's Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Ball, the pass to Richards. It's Martin on the wing and taken away by Brown. Ellis outside, fires the three. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Nets put on a show. He scored 63 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him, and what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, that'll force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Robinson's checked in for Nick Richards. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fades back. Boston grabs the miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Ellis at the 5 slot.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brogdon against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Richards passes the ball. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 23.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
That was a second look at our mobile one drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Robinson left side. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Snatched up. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Ellis can't get it to go. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game was significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting level. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David thanks. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Oubre. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Tatum drives in. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
And the Hornets call time here. It's been quite a game for Slim.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richard. Fournier comes in.
Substitution on the court.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Rozier. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
They've got Dennis Smith, Oubre out there with Rozier, and it's Robinson, and it's Ball in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, executions by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the 2nd time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Hornets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ellis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Pass to McGowan. To the middle, Richards. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Boston again missing. Now here's Bouknight. And so Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled into this win. They made it look easy What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
It's a stinker, but it's a little tiny booty, but she got some booty.
Stay focused on the workout.